Most people think of memory as a faithful record, what actually happened, preserved for reference. But the Yoga Sutras teach something completely different. By the end of this video, you'll understand why Patanjali considered memory one of the 5 mental fluctuations that disturb our peace, and how this understanding can free you from patterns that keep repeating in your life. Because memory isn't just the past, it's actively shaping your present moment, right now. In the Yoga Sutras, Patanjali defines Smriti as the non-loss of experienced objects. Every experience you've ever had leaves what's called a samskara, an impression in your mind stuff, your chitta. But here's what's fascinating. These impressions don't just sit there passively. They're like grooves in soft earth. When new experience flows through your awareness, it naturally follows these established channels. This is why 2 people can witness the same event but remember it completely differently. Their accumulated impressions are filtering perception itself, not just the later recall. Now, here's where it gets interesting. The 5 afflictions that cause suffering, what the tradition calls the kleshas, they perpetuate themselves through memory. Take attachment and aversion. You're attracted to what memory associates with pleasure, repelled by what memory connects with pain. These associations might be accurate, distorted, recent, or ancient, but they're operating through remembered connections. Without memory, a stimulus would have no emotional charge. There'd be no basis for, I like this, or I hate that. This is why patterns repeat in your life. The grooves are deep, worn by countless passings, and attention flows into them automatically. But here's the profound insight that changes everything. If memory is a modification of consciousness, what is it that observes memory arising? In meditation, you can catch those moments when a memory appears, maybe yesterday's argument or childhood hurt, and you recognize it clearly as a rising phenomenon. Not something to suppress, not something to get lost in, but simply a present moment modification of awareness. In that recognition, something becomes apparent. The witness, pure awareness itself, is not touched by what it witnesses. The memory has its character, its emotion, its pull, but awareness remains unstained. So how do you work with this practically? Each time you witness a memory as memory, rather than get absorbed into it as present reality, you're creating a new impression, an impression of witnessing rather than identification. This is the practice of svadhyaya in action, studying your own patterns. Notice which memories arise repeatedly, what emotions they carry, how they color your perception of present people and situations. The storehouse accumulated over years won't empty in a season, but each moment of clear seeing creates its own beneficial trace. The next time a familiar memory captures your attention, pause and ask yourself, is this happening now? Or is this a trace from the past trying to become present reality? That simple recognition is the beginning of freedom from patterns that no longer serve you. Explore more of these foundational teachings at satyori.com.